In this video, I'll demonstrate the basic functionality of the Radius graphical user interface. To get started, double-click on the Radius icon found on the desktop. The logon box will be shown. By default, the user ID and password are admin and admin. The host IP will be your gateway IP address. In this case, it's 192.168.10.236. Select Logon. With this configuration, I have a patch that's already created, channels that are created, and channels shown within my dashboard. Radius can be thought of as in three parts. On the left-hand side, we see the assets. Assets are radios, crew stations, client workstations, and smartphones if they are logged in. In this example, I have a patch that is already created from Radio 1 and Radio 8. Check 1, 2, 3. I'm receiving audio on Radio 1, and the audio is being rebroadcast on Radio 8. Check 1, 2, 3. In the channels module, I have created an example patch that you see here, an ICS channel. This is for intercommunications within the system, and a channel for Radio 1 and Radio 2. I can see the radio in the channel by selecting the drop-down arrow. Channels enable the administrator to create easy-to-use talk groups within the dashboard module. So for example, if I wanted to communicate on Radio 1, I can simply press PTT and communicate on Radio 1 or Radio 2. From the drop-down, I can see the assets that are populated within the actual channel themselves. Moreover, I can mute the channel, or control the volume of the channel, or pan the audio left and right for the channel. I can also enable a select option if I'm using a PTT microphone or the spacebar. Let's show you how I created these channels and these patches. To remove these, I'm going to use the break function to remove the patch. Next, I will remove the channels. To create the patch, simply use the patch function. Select patch, connect the radios using the select. They'll turn this blue color, and then confirm the function by reselecting the function. I've created a patch between Radio 1 and Radio 8. From here, I can move the patch and place it wherever I see fit. Let's go ahead and name this patch. Use the configuration function, select the center node of the patch, and we'll call this patch 1. Let's do that again. Select patch, pick a different radio, 4, 5, 6 for example, and confirm. Here's a second patch that involves 3 radios. Let's rename it. Config, select the center node, patch 2. Confirm. What I'd like to do next are create channels. Channels are set up by the administrator and can be accessible to the operator. Within Radius, select channels can be distributed to specific profiles to allow control and access to specific operator groups. To create a channel, simply correct Add Channel. Drop and drag the asset you want within the channel. In this case, I'm adding Radio 1. I'll call this Channel 1. And select OK. From here, I can double-click on Channel 1 and see it within my dashboard. Let's say, for example, I want to create another channel. I can create another channel, Add Channel. We'll call this Channel 2, and we'll drop and drag Radio 2 into the channel. You may add as many channels as you see fit for however your system might be configured. Select Done. Now I see Channel 2 within the system. Double-click it, and I can see the channel within the dashboard. I can always double-click it to remove, but generally I can set these up however I want to. What this does is enables a simple means for an operator to access a channel as created by the administrator. I can also select the patches I've created to be shown in my dashboard as well too. By muting and unmuting, I automatically add myself, the default user, to this particular patch. And so from here, I can say I want to talk to it. I can directly PT to it from the center node or the patch that I've created here. So this is the basic functionality of Radius. So from here, I can create my patches, remove patches, create channels, and supply this to the different operators for easy to use voice over IP communications.